playing. And this mono is not looking good. I don't know why. Let's see. Hey y'all, greetings, loves, greetings. So this is for the person in the comment section because I don't have time to be doing all that typing. I mean, I appreciate your comment. You put some time in it. And you know what? Without going back and watching that video, because I'm hearing y'all comment on some stuff, and the videos that I released recently, I've been did those videos, so I don't even remember all what was said. But when you talk about the person said I needed to research into, a person having access to my information, like my phone, deleting and blocking them won't be enough. Baby, you are so right. But let me tell you something. Linda, listen, Linda. You said maybe setting your phone back to factory settings. No, because I guess in your mind, that gets the person's phone number or contact information out of your phone, or the fact that you guys were connected out of your phone. I'm not sure what you thinking that would accomplish, because you also said, you would lose all information if you go to factory unless you backed up your stuff. Okay, but baby, if you backed up your stuff, then you also backed up that contact, right? By the time you have decided to go to factory settings, your phone probably at least did one backup to whatever storage places that you keep it. Not only that, it probably you probably have some kind of linkage going on, whether or not you put it there or not, to where it is updating your contacts. Let's say you added them to your Gmail contact. It's probably syncing your Gmail contact with, Siri. And, Siri just be up in everything by default. So, who knows where that person is shifted around and linked up to with all the applications you might be registered to and everything, and not knowing, fully how everything gets set up to link and intertwine. You probably already have that contact stored at other places. So doing a factory reset is probably not going to get rid of that contact. And if anything, it's probably going to just, have them still in the cloud somewhere and attached to you. Now, even if you were to somehow get rid of that contact, you've already given them access by linking with them, by putting a contact in your phone. Gone are the days where you can just sit up here, and if you watch it, please hit that like button. I think it's kind of crazy that we got to tell y'all that or ask that of you nowadays. But if you're looking at me, boo-boo, thank you for hitting that like button, okay? You can share, you can comment, you can do all that. But at minimum, click the like. Thank you. But, gone are the days where you can just be taking somebody's number. Even if you're saying, like, oh, I'm going to use a throwaway number, I'm going to use a Google number, or what have you, you still putting that person's contact in your contact information. Even worse than that, giving them your number. Most of the time, people do not need, if they have any clue of what they're doing, they don't need to have you put them in your phone to have any type of access. Because yes, what you have said about banking, if you're doing any banking on your phone, which most people are, let's just face it, because we're forced to. Now, I don't know why it's trying to kick me out or whatever, but we're not having that. Quite possibly. It depends on how you got your stuff locked down. And even even still, we can still have, something that can see what you're typing to get past that, so they know what to put in to get past that. So you have to have multiple things set up. And this is coming from someone who is, very knowledgeable in tech and like tech security. I'm just gonna leave that there, and hacking and all that kind of shit. Okay, it's almost impossible. You just have to have your fortress set up. Like, you can't just be around here all willy nilly, living loose, and not having, Fort Knox on all your stuff. You just cannot do that, and know what settings to check and how they should be placed to give you the utmost levels of security. Because let's keep it real, and I don't think you were trying to be a smart aleck, but I think in a way you were trying to help me out, but you were also trying to school me or educate me. And you want me to turn right here? Okay. But just to tell you, because y'all, I don't know, I've been getting a lot of smart little comments under my one particular video more than others lately, and I just love when bring his whole crew. It's just a bigger piece of cake for me to show a whole crew, because y'all listen to me narrate a video or give my commentary on a video, and you don't like something I said, or you don't like how I said it, or you don't like that my voice just turns you off, and then you get up in my comment section and you be acting like you need a spanking. But it's okay. You got to cut up somehow in your life, and I guess the internet is a free and easy way for you to do it. But for you to sit up there and think that you know what the heck I got going on in my head because of a short video that you watched, you be out of your rabbit and just don't have anything better to do with your time but to play yourself on this here internet on Kanye. It's still Kanye's internet, rest in peace to him, but it's going to forever, in my opinion, be Kanye's internet. Y'all can call it Beyonce's internet if you want to, but I say it's Kanye West's internet. Even though they got it, still his internet. Now, son, you talking about security, baby, please. Don't nobody need to even get in your phone by way of exchange of phone numbers or whatever the scenario was supposed to have been. But the way you're talking about like them having some kind of access to your phone. They text you, they called you or something, and you try to delete and block them. That delete and block don't have nothing to do with keeping them away from being able to, get access to your stuff. Child, somebody in the car in front or behind me can, beam me up, Scotty. Like, this is 2024 that we talking about. Anybody can get to you through all kinds of shit. All right, all that equipment you have at your house, all of it is vulnerable at any time. People can just do a drive by. Swiper, yes, we swiping all up in your stuff. Like, what do you mean? Tomorrow I might need to do some research. Baby, I'm going to be your research. What you want to know specifically? You can ask me and I can tell you. Okay? You can ask me and I can tell you. And listen, for the smart Alex, and shout out to the person that did come in the comment section and tell them what I said, because I know what I'm talking about and I know what I'm trying to say. The woman who we're talking about, maybe she probably knew what she wanted to say, but what she wanted to say and what she said is two different things. And just because you didn't catch it, okay, those of you who are commenting, and just because you did, you interpreted what she said to be true, that don't got nothing to do with me. Okay, I heard what she said loud and clear, and she thought she was really doing something, talking about Wade, and him being fine and everything. I mean, that's her opinion. She can feel like that, but just to assume, just because so many of y'all think he's fine, you gonna assume that everybody thinks he's fine? Hold up, wait a minute. Because, no, we all don't think that dude is fine at all. Like, cut it out. Like, all the way. I mean, now, some of the pictures I see, I was, not giving him, I said he had potential. from some of the older pictures I saw. He had potential, and he tall, and his thighs thick and shit too. Oh, some thick thighs on the dude. That really just, that's where I go. That's where I lose it at. And yeah, he got the thighs, okay? But as far as looks and everything being attractive, he had potential. He did. But, he never grew up into being free. He never went from boy to man, so we never seen that, come through. But somebody did a video on him, and they showed some different pictures, and he looked good. He looked good. But listen, Wade, the Wade that y'all meeting, that everybody's meeting now, that Wade is not attractive at all. Not even a little bit. I know y'all ignoring the tattoos, or either they're turning you on more, and of course it's someone who is completely tatted, okay, whether you can see it or not. Yes, completely tatted, baby, front and back, completely tatted. I'm for tattoos, okay? I just don't have them on my neck and on my face, because that's just not for me. But the dude, the pictures I saw, he got some neck tats and stuff like that. That's his art. That's how he want to express himself. But when Wade did the stuff on his face, come on, y'all, that's on a whole nother level right there. That's that's him fully embracing. Like I think it would just be, very low IQ-ish of me to sit here and just simply call the dude names, because anybody can do that. And, I can do it so easily. But, to see him and listen to his phone calls, and then look at how he was sitting up in court and everything, especially how he was looking, especially when, like, the judge was like, when they read off the fact that they say, yeah, we're going to put you to sleep. This guy, you could tell that really was bothering him. And, of course, listening to his phone calls, he really want to get out of jail. He really trying to, get out of jail. But I think at the end of the day, he probably knows that he's not going to get out of jail. And he's just riding out the fact that he can have these women thinking that they got a shot at getting him out of jail. I mean, what else he got to do but do what he doing? Like, who else can get it like that? That's really something. But he also, I think, was probably trying to scare people, maybe, to have the guys think, oh, he is a fool. Like, I'm not going to mess with him. By putting the tats on his face, especially with the, I don't know if we can say with all these restrictions, but y'all know the one. The most controversial one that he has. I heard that he has more than one of those about his face and neck. So I think that his methods of doing that was to have the other inmates feel like, yeah, if I get into it with him, I'm probably really gonna have to cross the line and do him in. Like he probably thinks that would have an effect to have less people want to try him in jail. And that's not the case, because clearly these people have access to the outside world. I'm talking about this guy is on the phone talking to a chick about his money raising operation that they have going on, to where just one lady alone gave him, did she say $600,000? Bro, $600,000. And he talked, okay, I ain't gonna say he talked junk about it. This is pretty much how it went down. And I know I'm all over the place, but who cares? Because I don't. So the lady, they don't know who she is. His harem of women suggested the lady and said that she would be able to help him somehow. And I guess, her way is by way of contributing money and also getting him some people that may be able to assist him legally with his case and his appeal. And the woman, and she gave him, and that woman didn't say $60,000. She said $600,000. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I'm tripping. But they said $600,000. Okay. So the other chick that he's supposed to be with or be engaged to is like, I don't trust her. We We don't know who she is. She probably not even real. Wait, hold up. Is the money real? Because she donated the money. Okay, the money's real. All right, they got the money. So she not real? Oh, okay, cool. Well, let her not be real. Who cares? But for some reason, she cares. So she tells Wade, and y'all pay attention to how easily Wade can be manipulated. Okay? That right there told the whole story right there. Because the chick was like, yeah, she won't even show her face. I asked her to show me who she was. So I know she's real. She's a real person. They kept saying that. She's a real person. I said, look at Dumb and Dumber. She's a real person. She gave $600,000. She could be real, fake, make-believe AI from the future. Nobody cares. I wouldn't care if I was in that situation. You know, so that was dumb. But she said the lady sent her a picture and she won't get on and do a live video with her. So she told Wade to tell the lady to do a live video with her so she can know that the lady is real. I'm talking about this lady sent her, gave Wade 600, just gave him $600,000. So listen, so Wade said while on the phone in jail, you know Wade, the one that two women on the phone in jail talking to the lady, said, okay, hold on, let me text her right now. Bro, they keep building more and more elaborate looking package stores around here in Atlanta. I don't understand why they build so many liquor stores. Because this is what they are. Alcohol, spirits, ABC. Every time I turn around, it's a new one, and they get fancier and fancier, and I'm like, and bigger. That's crazy. But anywho, wait, say, hold on, let me text her right now. Why he on the phone? These women can call him anytime they want. Of course, they're paying for all this, but you know, they can call him anytime they want. He can video chat with people anytime he wants, pretty much. What else? They can email. He can do anything he wants. He can contact anybody you want in jail. He got more access than we do, and he don't even got no job. I said, well, wait, did he just get a sentence of life and then one of the actual being put? I said, well, okay. I mean, if that's what we doing, like, oh, wow. So he texted the lady. And the other chick just talking, yeah, because, you know, she need to show her face. And, you know, we don't know if she's real or not. And she could be fake. Like, fake how? How is she fake? That's a lot of money, and she gave it to you already. Dede, like, she's fake how? Bro, how is she fake? So Wade texts the lady, and he's waiting on a response, okay? He's in real time. He in jail. So she texts him back, and she's not happy. So he tells her, oh, girl, I'm going to call you back. I'm about to talk to this lady. And I'm like, okay, so you just text the girl while you was talking to a girl. And so now you're telling the girl, because you got a response from the other girl, that you're going to call her back so you can talk to the other girl. And then you going to hang up, and then you're going to talk to the other girl, and then you're going to call the other girl back. Just like that from jail, bro? Just from jail. Okay, so he got this little phone thing, his kiosk thing that he got. It's with him. I don't know what it looked like or nothing, but he can do everything on that joint. Okay? So he's get on the phone with the other lady, and she like, these ladies actually kind of, how do you say, punking way. Like they really bossing him around. He got these tough little women. They not quite like me. Like, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. Go. You gonna go? I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna make you go. See how we do that? Now, when I say go, you go. Shoot. So she gets on the phone, and she hot. She 38 hot, because this chick over here is telling her, I need you to video chat with me so I can know you real. And she's sitting over here like, I know you call yourself his fiance, but what? How much money have you given? Because, baby, I just gave a whole guap. I shouldn't have to do nothing, and I already sent you a picture. So Wade is on the phone with her, and he like, Hank, what's going on? And she's sitting up here like, no, don't what's going on me? Like, bro, you want me to get on a video chat with your fiance? And Wade like, pretty much, because we trying to see if you real or not. She like, I just gave you $600,000. You want to know if I'm real? Like, are you serious right now? So Wade is kind of like, in that moment, that's when he knew he probably effed up, right? But she handling him, so his little ego or whatever, he gonna try to snap back. So he like, yeah. You gonna video chat with us? You gonna video chat? Okay, if you don't want to video chat with her, video chat with me. So she like, no. And then when she said that, I said, so what is it they thinking that might be going on with her? Because it might be like, why she don't want to be, But then again, I can see she should be able to keep her identity. You know what I'm saying, to herself. I'm not rooting for none of these people now. We just talking about something that's obviously going down, right? Okay, but I can see how she will not want everybody to just have all the information on who she is, because that's a whole lot of money. Plus, she got this dude and this chick that she says can help him with his case and his appeal, which no, they can't, because he lying, because he did it. He already confessed, and these people are, I don't know where he got these women from. This dude done told his dad how he did it. He told Mila how he did it, and somebody else. Who was the third person, y'all? Because he told at least 3 people. We heard him talk about how he did it, how he, one girl, while she was asleep, that he slept with the night he met her, and when she woke up, well, she didn't even wake up because he just reached over and she was asleep, and he just like, till she didn't breathe no more. He tried to get her body in a blanket or a rug, but he told his dad, bro, she was just too heavy. So, I mean, did rigor mortis sit in that fast? Even with rigor mortis, well, okay, no, we're not gonna do that, because rigor mortis, he had a problem. I don't think people understand that, but even halfway rigor mortis, like you couldn't drag her body out of there. He said there was no way he could get her body in the car. So the second lady, he tried to choke her. Now, this is how he said, I'm driving down the street. Next thing you know, I got one hand on the wheel, and I reached over and I grabbed her and I just choked her out. And then somehow he got her out the car. How that happened, I don't know. But he never got out the car. The detectives even said they seen the camera. They see he didn't get out the car. So he never got out the car. So she was on the ground, and he was about to leave, but she was about to get up. Like, girl, why you didn't plead? I don't know. But he said, she wasn't. Okay, so let me get that. He said he just kept running over until she looked like spaghetti. We heard him say this. And these chicks over here talking about, we know you're innocent, Wade. Like, he got a GoFundMe, and from what I hear, his numbers are pretty high up there. I'm talking about, like, that could be somebody's yearly salary, okay? I don't know. So, anywho, he on the phone with this lady, and she like, I'm not going to video chat with you. She's like, if anything, you going to apologize to me. And he was like, she said, and I'm giving you, no, first she said, you want to explain to me why you sit up here talking about I need a video chat with your girl or you, and I'm giving you 2 minutes. And he was like, hold up, don't nobody give me nothing, not even you. He was like, ain't nobody about to sit up here talk to me like that and tell me what to do and give me no time limit. He was like, I ain't trying to hear that. So now they clashing, their egos clashing. And she like, yes, what I said. You got 2 minutes. And he was like, what you gonna do? She was like, I'm gonna hang up the phone. He was like, well, hang up the phone then. But she was like, but you can keep the money. She was like, I just gave you $600,000. I'm not finna sit up here and get on no video chat for nobody. And he should have been, yeah, you're right. You ain't good. How dare she say that. We're going to put her on punishment and send her to the side and relieve her of her duties because she need to be demoted and get some more training, because how dare her sit up there and insist that you show yourself to her, which is really going to be, the whole world's going to know because they're over there doing some videos or something. But we listening to all of this, so we going to know who she is for sure, for sure. And I'm just like, no, he bad because she trying to boss him around and he losing his cool. Bro, she just gave you $600,000, right? So the woman said, yeah, they fussing, but you can keep the money. Hold on. He can keep the money even though y'all being disrespectful right now? And he said she called him a puta or something. I didn't hear her say that, but I guess the way she was talking to him, he translated it into she was calling him that, because I never heard her say that. But he's trying to also get her to, this is how crazy this is. He's also trying to get her to reveal herself because he's speculating that she might be Hispanic or Spanish, because the fake fiance, I don't know, how they engaged. But she said the girl might be Hispanic. They trying to figure out who she is. Who cares who she is? What? Okay, let's say she was a undercover, or she's some kind of spy or something. Like, what can she do? What can she do? No more than they let her. She gave you money. She don't even have access to these accounts. The girl talking about, don't forget, she asked me to put money on her phone, I think, so she can call Wade on a kiosk for her or something, because she was saying she had cards, but they weren't going through, like they were being blocked. She had like 6 cards that were being blocked. And his fiance was like, yeah, that's suspect. Because even though my cards were blocked, I was able to call them and have them manually put it in. Okay, maybe she don't want to call them and have them manually put it in. I don't know. She shouldn't have to. She don't want to. And if she gave y'all $600,000 and she's telling you to put some money on her books, bitch, put some money on her kiosk so she can call that man and they can handle the business and y'all can get y'all shit going. But no, this heifer over here is sitting here talking about, yeah, Wade, like, she trying to get her kicked out of the program. And Wade is a dummy because he fell right into it. But the girl is even more dumb because, first of all, you gave him all that money. And secondly, she like, okay, I'm about to hang up on you. I ain't going to help you no more. And keep the money. Keep the money? Okay, yeah, you every bit of whatever they saying you is, because how you going to tell him to keep the money? So somebody gave you that money, and I don't know what for, but who cares, because Wade is guilty. Wade has already confessed, and Wade has already been sentenced, and he ain't winning no appeal on no basis of nothing, okay? And he's just not. And they are sitting up there. His lawyer is pro bono. I don't... Unless they're acting like the girl who's acting like she's a lawyer that he's arguing with as well is really representing, because we don't think she's like really a lawyer, and she's not his representation because we wouldn't be listening to their phone calls. So we're not that slow, but clearly they're that slow. It's like we're watching episodes of The Short Bus. It's really weird. So she was like, I'm going to hang up on you. And he was like, hang up. She was like, okay, I'm hanging up and you keep the money. So he called his girl back and was like, yeah, because he realized, like, I could have got way more out of her. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life until they put me to sleep, which I don't think will be anytime soon, because he got life in prison for one chick. Then they gave him the D penalty. He don't have to serve that life before he can get the D penalty. They're not going to put you to sleep before you serve your time. So somebody going to have to take care of him. Clearly, his house going to do it. And not even that, the chick that was like, get rid of her because she's a fraud, they trying to investigate and expose his dad. For what? His biological dad. She was like, yeah, which old girl trying to get information on your dad, and she's wanting to get like his prison records and everything so we can expose him, and Wade just sitting back there being quiet. I'm like, bro, you that mad at this dude? Like, you want to expose your dad? How can he expose him for what? We already know he's just a senior version of Wade. He did pretty much probably everything Wade did, he probably did, right? But we ain't worried about that because we don't really want to know if he did it, because he done already pretty much told us him and Wade is the same. Wade is just him when he was younger. Okay, and we can put two and two together and look at his history and listen to him as he elaborated on that, and we know pretty much everything Wade is doing, he did. And side note, them two women, I don't think they're the only ones, okay, that Wade, he already admitted that when he asked his dad, why you turned me in, his dad was like, son, because I know, basically his dad and him is just, they twins, okay? They're twins. I know when they met, they was like, twin, where have you been? And that's really what he said happened. He was like, oh, you're my dad? He was like, yeah. He was like, I knew it. Because they know they just alike. They're like twins, bro. He was like, wait, I knew it was going to happen, and it was going to end up with you being, and I didn't want that. I'd rather sit here and see you in prison than to see you in a grave. But when he did his interview, he was like, I knew Wade was going to do more. Like, more people. He was going to do more people. So when him and Wade was talking, he was like, yeah, the house you went to, they was talking about, see, this is how I know that daddy is really, I know Wade want us to see what any of us with intelligence already know. His dad is him. Bro, you're not going to, that's your daddy, okay? He brought you in this world. Okay, he got, all right, 5 Hail Marys. He already get his punishment because look at how you treating him and look what you did. So you didn't make it. He made it out. He's changed as much as he could. Ain't nobody tripping on your dad. Your dad ain't running around here taking out women that he's just meeting and everything. You did that. So there's nothing he can do really to make his dad be like, oh, the hated one over him. Let it go. It's your dad. He helped you out so much in a little time that he knew your dumb self. Like, that dude is diabolical for real. But he told his dad, his dad said, you know, the way Wade was talking to him about when he was telling him what he was doing, he was excited and he was happy to tell the story, and he sounded like he wanted him to get as excited as he did, or, you know, like pretty much get as excited as him and be like, oh shit, yeah, oh, you did that for real like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I believe that their conversation did go like that, because if you listen to them two, go back and look at that phone conversation when he sat down with Wade. I posted it. They're sitting there laughing and joking about the whole entire thing. And he was like, telling Wade he gonna be up, like he gonna be the man in prison and whatever and all that. And they joking and jiving and everything. And I'm like, yeah, when that nigga was telling you about how he was taking these ladies out and he was getting excited, bro, you was getting excited too. That's why you turned him in, because you was scared of your own demons that you was letting back out again. He knew he wanted that shit to end because he knew he was about. He told my Wade wanted to run wild with his mom. No, you was about to run wild with Wade in a minute. That's what I think. I think in a minute these two was gonna be wilding out together, because that's Wade right there. That's where Wade came from. One gotta look into what happened, when it happened, what year was it, what grade was he in, what made about the change, where could it have come from, bro? It came from his dad, like his mama too, but he is his father for real. So they sitting in jail on the call. And he was like, hey, bro, when you got to that house, those people had literally just left. And he was like, for real? And they laughing. And I'm sitting here watching this, and I said, On what scenario would this ever be funny? Ever. It's funny because of what they say next. And they both knew that. Okay? We don't know it until we hear them say it, but it's funny because of what they say next. It's funny because Wade just got through taking out 2 women and he went in stranger's house, and if the strangers was in the house, he would have at least tried, because I don't know, that old man probably would have got him, because we know he likes to jump on and beat up women. But a man, I don't know. He got his teeth knocked out. You know, his dad already said he don't do good with men, and that's a nice way of saying men be kicking my son's tail. He'll wuss or whatever. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he's using that money that he's getting to pay these niggas to, like, not kick his tail all up and through their jail, you know. So, you know, they liking it, they loving it, because, you know, he making sure they fresh, they funky fresh, anything you want. Sir, just please don't hurt me. I'm pretty sure of it, because he's not talking about getting in no fights. He's having conversations with these guys in the background like they're friendly and everything. Please. Wade is an idiot, and it don't take nothing for him to trigger somebody. You know, you can tell. So he would have been got his butt kicked around there if he didn't have all these women giving him money and he was, like, taking care of these dudes. So ain't nobody trying to hear that. He is a wuss. That man in that house probably would have got him. Or the woman. Or both of them. They probably would have jumped him. Who knows? But they're laughing about it. And so Wade was like, for real, for real? They just left? And he's like, yeah, man. They had just left. And I'm like, why ever would this be funny? So he like, yeah, man. He said, I know you. He said, I knew you. I know you. And the Wade was like, what you mean? He know what he mean, but he wanted to hear him say it because it's exciting to hear your dad say it, because, like, y'all are twins and you know what each other is thinking in that moment, and this is some good talk right now. So he's like, I know that if you would have encountered them, you would have did them too. And he was like, hell yeah, I would have did them. Everybody in the house would have got it. And I'm like, oh, so you gangster now, huh? Everybody in the house would have got it, but instead you ate their popcorn and took a shower? You couldn't even drag the girl body. You had to get zooped up on dope. I'm just gonna say dope, because you know he's doing some heavy hardcore stuff to have the courage to even do that. Like, sober, you ain't hitting on nothing. You just be wanting to do stuff in your head, but you don't got it in you. He don't got it in him. He don't got it in him. Not at all. But they sitting there and they laughing. He was like, yeah, I know. He was like, yeah, everybody in the house would have got it, and I would have did more after that. He was like, yeah, I wasn't going to stop. He said, you know me too well. He was like, yeah, son, I know you. They're laughing about this. But he going to come out here and act like, yeah, I wanted to turn him in because I didn't want him to hurt anybody else and everything. No, you turned him in because you wanted to, just what you said, you wanted to be able to come and sit and see your son. Because, you know, you missed out their whole life and you get to see a little version of you, and to remind you to go back home to your wife and act like you got some sense because, bro, this could have been you, but, you know, you made these choices, so stay on those choices. Like, no, that was just selfishness. You didn't want your son to get killed. That's all that was. They sat up there and they freaking laughed about the shit. Like, oh my God, it's just, I'm just sitting here like, this is really what it is. So, anywho, the woman, so Wade tells her, okay, bye. She like, keep the money. So he's talking to the other lady. And so she like, what happened? So he like, well, you know, she's upset. And she like, why is she upset? And he like, I don't know, I'm not her, so you can hear the attitude, right? So now he mad at her because he listened to her and he got rid of the money. Well, he get to keep that money, but, I mean, it's life in prison. Plus, we know he taking care of his inmates because what I just said. I'm pretty sure that Wade is giving these fools money. What happened with the dude that got tattoos just like Wade that he tried to escape with? What were their boyfriend or girlfriend or something? Like, why they get matching tattoos and try to escape together? And then Wade Slick try to talk junk about him, but what? Y'all was best friends, right? Whatever. Wade over there giving them dudes that money. So yeah, she made a deposit, but he could have got money out of her, for who knows how much and for how long. So that's over and done with, right? So they're going to have to keep hustling and keep thinking of some stuff to do to get money. So he's sitting here like, yeah, I don't know why she mad. I'm not her. This girl just still just doing a lot of this. She don't even care. You ran off the money because you worried about being jealous and everything. Because old girl lightweight, so she like, wait, I can see y'all messages and everything. Why, bro? Why are you sitting up here giving these women access so they can see how you messaging other chicks? Like, what? That's a dude. What did you do? So he like, yeah, okay, and she like, yeah. So y'all hitting on her? Y'all flirting? You hitting on her? And he's like, yeah, something like that. And she like, why would you even do that? And he like, well, she got the money. If she like me, she might want to see how this thing swing or something. He said something like that. So ain't nothing wrong with that. That's to be expected. Ain't nothing wrong with flirting with her. She got the money. She trying to spend and everything. Like, he should have said, bitch, chill out. Shut the fuck up and stay out of my messages. But he ain't do all that. He sitting over here copping please, like, trying to explain himself and shit. Like, boy, she is not that resourceful. Okay, you don't listen to this girl. Just sit the money away. Now you explaining the woman already gone. So now you're explaining why you're flirting with her. On top of that, is she the one with the bread? And this chick ain't got no bread. This chick not only is donating money, she's trying to help you with your appeal that you're not gonna win. But hey, it's okay. She's been administrative, so you can replace this bum chick with this chick. But no, he's sitting up here coughing please. We're like, boy, he's a real, this is the short bus for real. So she like, no. You don't need to be flirting with her and all that kind of stuff. So now Wade getting back on, okay, yeah, this shit causing too many problems or something. I don't know what he thinking. So he kind of like getting hyped back up again, but then he like, nah, forget that. He like, it don't matter now because we done got rid of her. Now she gone. And so I'm sitting here like, don't try to get hype at her. You had every opportunity to make the choice since you're supposed to be the man and everything. No, don't try to blame it on her. So she was like, oh, she gone? He like, yeah, she goes. She don't want to have nothing to do. But look, she texted me now. What's wrong with her? First, you give him all that money, then you call yourself standing on your business, and you gonna say bye, but you gonna let him keep them. You might as well stay. You can keep the money, but I'm out of here, bro. He doesn't care. You're leaving the money. I can see you said, I'm getting my money. I'm going to do a chargeback or something. Do none of that. You can have the money. It's not about the money. Okay, I was trying to help you with your pill, and you're sitting over here talking all this junk, and you got this girl sitting here talking. And so Wade is mad, and he going off on old girl. It's like, okay, so she texting me right now. So she's like, what's she texting you? What is she saying? He like, you can see it, can't you? Well, do you see what she's saying? Do you see what she's sending me? Go ahead and take a look since you can see it. So I was like, okay, look at him. So she like, just tell me what she said. He like, no, you go see what she said. So she went to go look and see what the girl said. So Wade and her is talking, and he's like, well, I mean, she got money and blah, blah, blah. So he ends up getting back on the phone with the girl. So the girl's like, still hot, talking her junk, and he's like, hold up, you came back to talk junk? Like, why you texting me? You the one who said bye, hung up, let me keep the money, and you don't start texting me. I didn't start texting you, you start texting me. And she like, I text you because I had something to say about sending the people over so they can help you with your pill. I'm like, you cannot make this up. This is Short Bus Chronicles for real, for real. So Wade's saying like, it's like he almost said, bitch, I ain't getting no bill in real life. Like, but he was like, okay, like, what? You didn't have to text me, like, pretty much, like, feel my ass, whoever these people is, I don't even care. So she's like, you want me to, dude, she basically was copping please, like, you want me to do, a video chat with you. So now we back on this again. So wait, like, it's kind of odd that you don't want to show your face and show who you is. She's like, I can, but I don't need to. I just gave you $600,000. Like, you need to be thankful for that. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, like, what? What is you pressing it? Like, really, what can she do? What can she do to his situation? What can she do? We hearing everything. So she's not gonna get no information. We already heard the confession. There's nothing else to say. If there's some unsolved mystery out there that needs to be solved, and the family thinking it's him and they want to get him to confess, fine. But that's not even the case. Like, bro, we done, and he giving it all up. People tune in like it's the new hot. Like, Love and Hip Hop ain't got nothing on this, right? This is the Short Bus Chronicles for real. Like, it's crazy. What can this woman actually do? But they sitting up here talking about she is a plant. Not even that. Not even that. They're saying she's not real. She's not real. She's not a real person. She's not real. That could be possible. Who cares? Who cares? Let her come on and play too. She want to be one of the wives. Wade is like, she wants something to D, I guess. And old girl's just like, like, nah, that can't happen. What? What are you talking about? You ain't even getting it. Are we serious right now? So she's like, she's married. She ain't police. She married. And Wade is like, she about to divorce that dude. So Wade sitting up here letting it be known that she about to be on my roster. So a girl really get mad. She's a whore or whatever. I don't know, because she married. She's supposed to be married and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sitting up here like, are they serious right now? Are they serious? So he's on the phone with the lady, and she's like, I give you all this money, and you want me to do a FaceTime with your girl and everything. Like, forget your, she said, yo, bitch. She said, fuck your bitch, and fuck you, nigga. And Wade was like, fuck you. I'm like, what is he doing right now? What is he doing? But they so serious. Like, they got a whole scenario, they created a whole world of reality, and they're playing it out like it's real, and it's not real. This dude don't have a leg to stand on. He already been convicted, and they think he has a freaking appeal to stand on, and we have yet to hear a tiny snippet of inkling of what they're thinking he might be able to stand on. Like, what is the possibility that you guys are harboring that you think could help him in this case? Yet they're saying, oh, we know you're innocent. Okay. Reading comments from people who have donated money, because I think he got over $64,000 in his GoFundMe. So these people are saying stuff like, yeah, we know you're innocent. We can't wait for you to be out here on the other side and be free. And they make it all these little comments and stuff about how he's free. So his chick, she wants to read the comments and, hey, let's clown these people for being dummies, for donating to you, and for saying stuff like, oh, we can't wait to see you on the other side and all that. And Wade was kind of like, he probably thinking, I might need to get rid of her because she messing up my operation. Like, so we know the recordings are being played on YouTube. So you want me to sit up here and clown every last one of my donators so they can ask for a refund and never donate to me again, and nobody's gonna donate to me because now they see how I'm doing everybody? Like, you trying to turn me into that? But that doesn't really happen though. He starts playing along, and she's reading comments, and she's like making fun of the people for even supporting him, and he's just sitting here. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I guess he's thinking, and he's like, oh, let me try to sound like I'm taking it as the comments are good and positive. So he's like, oh, yeah. Because somebody said something about God and Jesus. That's when he was like, that's nice. Like, he was clowning it, but then he caught himself and was like, okay, that's nice. Because he don't want to offend everybody who believes in God and stuff, because, like, he doesn't, but he probably shouldn't be so quick to make that just obvious. You know, it should be. So she's just clowning them. So then she's like, well, you know, these people are donating for your legal defense. Well, what we gonna do when they find out that it's pro bono? We might want to get ahead of that. And what kind of game we gonna spit to them about why they're donating all this money for your legal defense and it's pro bono? You know, I guess the fake lawyer girl that don't want to get on camera one day who's gonna represent him. I don't know. So Wade is like, I guess, we can. So they both come up with this idea that they'll tell the donors, like, hey, we got to get his teeth fixed because, we can't have people clowning him about that. We got to get his teeth fixed. He's got canteen he needs, medical expenses, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, we just going to pretty much tell him that. And I'm sitting here like, they already discussed that all of this is being played on YouTube. So they already know we listening. Okay, but it's cool. Keep doing you short bus. Go ahead. These people be in their own freaking world. So past that, he's talking to the girl who donates the money. And she's like, I'll video chat with you if you apologize. And he like, hold up. Why is it so hard? He was like, matter of fact, you can video chat with me right now because he can do that. He can video chat with anybody at any time. In jail. Convicted of two people. Two people he took off the face of this earth and he was convicted for. One is life in prison and one is the needle. And this dude can just video chat with anybody at any time. So you can't even do that if you was at work. You can't pull out your phone and FaceTime people if you was at work. You can't do that, but Wade is in jail and convicted. He ain't waiting trial, none of that. He's just trying to get an appeal. And this dude can video chat at any time. He told her, he said, you can video chat me right now. She was like, I ain't gonna do it. And he was like, see, why you don't want to just like satisfy my mind and everything? And I'm sitting up here like, why are you stressing about it? She's trying to help you on something that you can't be helped with, first of all. And she is giving you money, so at least keep her around as long as you can until you keep getting that money. Isn't that what he was trying to do with all the women so far? Like, why? What is it with this one chick that he's supposed to be engaged to that he's letting her have him acting like this because he is doing stupid shit? I'm like, this is the Short Bus Chronicles for real, y'all. I am about to go see Zoe Kravitz's movie. What is it? I can't think of the name of it, but I'm about to go see that. So I'm going to do a review, and of course, I'm pretty sure other people got it too, but these movie tickets are compliments of YouTube. They give us stuff every now and again. They just started really doing that. But, yeah, one of the perks was the movie ticket, so I'm going to go see, YouTube, you only gave us one ticket. I ain't used to that, honey. I'm used to red carpet premieres, and I'm used to having at least, at minimum, 2 tickets, okay? More even, but at least 2. So you trying to tell me, which I don't have a problem going by myself, but if I want to go with somebody and you trying to tell me somebody going to have to pay for their ticket? Child, please. YouTube, you better get yourself together, okay? But since people are talking about the movie, I'm going to go see it. I just want to throw that in there because I'm trying to decide when I'm going to go see it. And tonight probably should be tonight because I feel like I need that time. But anywho, these people are a trip, okay? So he's like telling her, you should come see me face to face. And she's like, I'm going to come see you after your appeal decision. Now, I know one chick was saying she's going to do something or come see him or something after his verdict because she was like, I guess in her head, I know he's telling me he's innocent, But if they find him guilty, then maybe he not innocent. So I'm just trying to wait and see. I'm sitting over here like, even after he confessed to like 3 people, we already know this, and they already said it in trial and everything. Like, and we're hearing it now on the phone calls too to back it all up. Everything we heard in trial, we're hearing it. Like, okay. So she's like, yeah, your appeal, after your appeal hearing and you get your decision and everything, I told them to come see you then. So I'm like, they might be on to something with this chick, but it still doesn't matter at the end of the day. But now I'm kind of curious, like, okay, who is she? But not too much. Only because this is weird, but not because it's like, oh, she can. What can she do? What can she do? What can she do? The only thing I can think of is the fraudulence of her trying to be a lawyer and these other people supposed to be working on his behalf on his appeal. But I don't see a need for that. Like, truly, I don't, because Wade doesn't have a leg to stand on in an appeal. He doesn't, unless he can prove that they mishandled his case. Like, they mishandled the way they arrested him, the way they did evidence or something, that they can throw it out on that. But on the fact that there's something that he may not have done it, that is literally impossible. Okay, it's impossible. So I haven't even heard them hint to having any groundbreaking evidence that can definitely get him some kind of appeal. If that's the case, he will be going for an acquittal. So he has literally nothing. They have literally nothing, and they're playing like it's a strong. They're like, I got a strong possible over here. Like, you don't got no books at all. Okay, your whole book is trash. In fact, when your book is that much trash, you have a right to say, we got to do a redeal. Okay, we don't even got to play this hand. You don't got to play your hand when it's that bad way. And you sitting over here playing it, and I don't blame him. But it's the chicks, though, because he just benefits. You know, you guys don't want to play it along. Like, he might get out. Cool. Send him money, talk to him on the phone, talk about being his wife, his girlfriend, talk sexy to him, send him pictures, come see him. Even dude said he going to get conjugal visits, and I kind of believe him. Hey, his dad said he going to be the man in jail. So, I mean, so far, look at how he got going on. But, so, him and the lady is talking, and she's saying she's going to come see him later, and he's like, nah. The more she say that, it's like the more suspect he feels. So he's like, nah, you can come see me. You can come see me way before that anytime. You can get on video chat with me right now. She's like, nah, I'm not going to do it. Then they just arguing again, so I guess they about to hang up again. So she didn't want that. And I'm like, okay, she don't want to leave this dude alone. She wants this nigga. So she like, I'll get on video with you if you apologize to me for trying to tell me I need to get on FaceTime with your bitch. So he like talking over her, right? She's like, no, you be quiet and you respect me and I'm talking, and then when I get through talking, she was chastising him hard the whole time. And he didn't like that. So he was like, y'all don't tell me what to do. She said, no, I'm a lawyer. I'm this, I'm that, and it's just about respecting. You gotta show a person respecting. I talk and I listen to you when you talk, and when I'm talking, you don't say anything, and I'll let you know when I'm done, and then you talking. That's just general respect. And so you can tell he wanted to like go against it, but then he probably thought like, oh no, I'm supposed to be trying to wheel her back in. Let me chill out. So he was like, okay. And then so she was pushing it, right? She like, you ready to hear me talk? You ready to hear me talk? And he was sitting there like, she's like, you ready to hear me talk? And he like, talk. So she's like, you ready to hear me talk? And he's like, talk. So she probably was like, okay, this ain't gonna, I'm just gonna give in. All right, and she started talking. So she said something in it that he kind of felt like he needed to respond to. So he cut in and he said something, and she was like, that that's not how this goes. You being disrespectful. You don't respect me. You gonna stop talking and wait till I talk and everything. She was sunny as ass, and you see here like, I'm sitting there like, what the hell going on? She's like, you gonna wait till I get through talking? And he was like, you're crazy or something, or you need to calm down or something like that. And she just like flipped. She was like, you don't want to see me get crazy. She was all screaming and everything in rage. You don't want to see me get crazy. And this is me at about a 5. And I'm sitting here like, him and these girls be talking junk to each other. Like, bro, you can't wrestle these girls. You can't do anything with them. Like, y'all can't fight for real. Like, you can't, they act like they thugs. Like, it's weird. It's weird how they be, like, talking junk. And then he'll try to, like, I guess he, like, I need to kind of chill because I heard these hoes for real and everybody already know that. So he'll try to turn it sexual. So he'll try to say, I'm going to do you with this dick. Like, I'm going to do you. He'll turn the threats into how I'm going to, screw you so good, sexually, I'm gonna get you so good that it's gonna be diabolical or something like that. And then it take them a minute to like get on that. They still be talking junk like they gonna kick this dude's tail, and I'm sitting here like, what's really going on with these people? It's so crazy. The last video, he told this woman he will. I can't even say the word. He said it. He was like, I will MURDER your ass. And they arguing. It's the same chick I'm talking about. He like, I would MURDER your ass. Because she like, you don't want to see me at a 10. This is about a 5. I'm crazy. I'm insane. I'll do this. I'll do that. And I'm like, what can you do to him? What can anybody do to him? Ever. Unless they were a family of the victim and somebody put them in a room with Wade and walked away. Nobody can do nothing to this dude, and these chicks be talking junk like they can do something. And I know he just having fun because he know he ain't gonna see him in real life. But he was saying some shit to her that I know everybody listening was like, it at this point in the game. I'm sorry, this is the best episode. It's not ever possible for it to get better than this episode. Like, this dude was like, you wouldn't be talking that junk if I was there with you right now. Okay, cool. He said that to one of them already before. That's not nothing major. But she still matching her energy. She like, you was here right now. I'll be doing this and doing that. I'll be fucking you up and all that. And you won't be doing nothing. I promise you won't. She was trying to sound like she was a whole dude. Like, she really had a shot. Like, she was really confident in what she was saying. I was sitting here like, it's so weird how they be doing it. I'm telling you, these girls with him in real life, they wouldn't have made it. Mila probably was like, she probably didn't like argue with him and stuff because I can't see it. If he likes to do this with girls, like, it's not gonna. They're playing because he knows he has to be playful because he want to keep him around because he's using him. But if they were doing this in real life, he would be banging on them. Like the dad, he said he gets with these girls, and the girls end up calling him to get Wade to stop beating on him. But then he gonna turn around and say, I've never seen him act like this before. He's never snapped like this before. This was totally unexpected. It was a snap and all this. I'm like, sir, you be saying one thing and then turn around and say another. You already told us about how them girls done called you and they scared for their life. And Wade is out there tagging their heads, and you don't have to come and get them out those situations plenty of times. Like, so you already knew what type of dudes you had. And then he kept saying, I know my son. I know my son. I know my son. I know my son. Like, why did you turn him in? Because I know my son. I know Wade. And then he gonna turn around when he was in his interview and the guy asked him like, is this something Wade would do or something like that? And he's like, nah, this ain't him. It's the GRUGS. No, it's not. It's literally him. That stuff just gives him the courage to do it, because it just like Calgon takes him away and everything. He like, oh, this GTA, this ain't real life. I can just do that because I'm like, he feel like he bad. Like he is bad at he when he gets high. I'm thinking he really be feeling like he as bad as he think he is when he not high, but he know he not and shit. That's why he's such a dork all his life. Like this dude is really. It's like I don't even know. They short buzz. They are short buzz. But he arguing with this lady, and she talking to him like about how she gonna kick his tail and everything. And he talking to her like his shit getting worse. But she was coming at him so harsh. Like she was coming at him like she was a whole dude, and she was not getting into back into joking mode or nothing. Like she was really serving him up. And I was like, this is the weirdest thing in the world. Like, this woman is talking to him like she just convinced herself that she is a whole dude. Like, she is a whole dude, and she will really, really, really mess him up. And she was like, I'm something. It's like five, I don't know, 5'1", 100 pounds or something. Like, just giving us the ocular of how small she is in comparison to him. She was like, and I'll do this and do that to you. And I'm sitting here like, this don't even make it. They need to be in a crazy house, these chicks, because the other chick said the same thing, and I'm sitting here. She's like, yeah, I'm short and I'm thin, and I'll do this and do that to you. And I'm like, I guess this gives insight into why you even attracted to this dude in the first place, because you really want to live that life. Like, you really want to fight with this dude. You really want him to beat you. You probably really want him to do you like he did the other girl. Like, you want that in your life. You want that in your life. That is so crazy. Talking about how you're going to kick his butt. Seriously. And just like, oh, yeah, you better believe me. Like, she was trying hard. And I'm like, nobody's going to, he doesn't believe you. The people who can overhear you in the background don't believe you. Like, us listening, you're not convincing nobody. I don't care how hard you try to sound and what words you use. There's nothing you can say to convince us that you're going to kick this guy's butt ever in life. Even with him being behind bars with his hands cuffed behind his back, since you're not kicking his ass, you sound like you are literally insane right now. Something is truly wrong with you. And you should stay away from others. You should really stay away from others. So Wade was just like getting pissed. And he was like, if I was there with you right now, you wouldn't even be talking that shit. Now, when he said that to the last girl, he managed to flip it. He was like, yeah, I'll be beating you down. Then he was like, I better change that to I'll be putting this D on you so hard, so he started saying it like that. He started saying like, I'll be giving you this D and I'll be tearing you up with this D. I'll be beating you down with this D. Like, he literally said the exact same thing, but then put this with this D on it. So it took her a couple of lines, but she finally crossed over and they started making it sexual. I'm like, okay, good for y'all, because that's weird to be sitting up there talking about how y'all gonna hurt each other, and he done already in real life did this to these other women. Like, y'all just doing way too much right now. Like, we not gonna keep sitting up here just listening to y'all conversation. Y'all gonna be doing all that's just way too disrespectful. So this woman is threatening him, and he's threatening her back, and he didn't turn it sexual. He was just like, I'm gonna, if I was in front of you right now, I'll be tearing your ass up. Like, I'll be beating you down. And then he was like, man, I will murder you. I'm sitting here like, she was like, yes, I would. Yes, I would. He was like, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. If I was in front of you right now, you wouldn't be talking that junk. Like, he was literally telling her he gonna do her like he do all his women, like he do the other women. He literally told her he would fucking take her ass out. And it was like he stood on it, she stood on it. And I'm like, they just went all the way to the other side. Like, they didn't control themselves or nothing. And we heard it. So then then he gonna try to like flip it and be like, you want me, you like me, and all this. Bro, you just told the woman you was gonna do exactly what you do to her. Like, how we gonna come back from that and then try to change it and then you gonna try to tell her she like you? He was like, you might as well just go ahead and straight up say what you want and say that you like me and you wanna like he basically was telling her to just go ahead and say it and get it over with so she could be one of his girls and she was all cheesing and everything. I'm like, well, he just told you he was ready your ass. So but she knew that, right? Okay. So she like nah, 'cause I ain't go. I don't want to be the one to take somebody else's man. She was like, I can take anybody man if I want to. And she was like, I can, but I ain't gonna do that 'cause you're her fiance and all that kind of stuff, and I ain't gonna do that. Like, and she started bragging on herself. Wade was arguing with this lady, and he told her to get her body together. They was arguing, and Wade told the girl to get her body together. Listen, he dropped the mic. He didn't even have to argue with her no more. He knew it. That's why he just stayed right there. And everything she said back to him, he didn't even throw nothing else out there. He was just like, yeah, go jog, go do something, go to the gym, get your body together, because your body is trash. And she was like, my body, you tell her feelings was hurt. She already trying to compete with the other girl and everything, and sitting up there going, she could take somebody, man, if she wanted to. And she was like, no. She was like, I got a fat ass, and all this other. He was like, your ass is trash too. Like yeah, no, you don't. He's like, just get your body. And he knew he was just murdering her with that. He knew he had just killed her with that, and he just said it so smooth and calm, like, just get your body together. So, and she kept talking that shit, and I'm like, girl, just stop, because like he won. So he was like, get your body together. She couldn't handle it. So she's like, I'll get on with you, but you gotta apologize to me. And at first he was like, I'm not apologizing shit. And she was like, I'll get on with you if you apologize. So I guess he like, okay, I want to keep her around, right? So I'm going to say I'll apologize. He was like, I'll apologize to you, and I really mean it, but you got to do whatever. I don't know. They just kept going back and forth and everything, and I'm just sitting here like, what the hell is going on? But did she get on camera with him? No, she did not. Because the shit ended. We gotta wait for the next episode. Listen, this is the craziest shit ever. I'm talking about ever. And somebody came under phone calls from President's video and was like, yeah, he was trying to pass judgment or something, talking about like y'all hooked on it or y'all come back here and watch and get this man all this. Bro, that's all that goes on the internet, even in real life. But on the internet, people come on the internet literally so they can see other people failures and then crashing and burning. People come on the internet so that they can show the whole world how dysfunctional humans are now. Okay? People come on here crying all the time. Go on TikTok, scroll the For You page, and all you'll see is people just coming on here and they're crying every day. They come on here and they're crying, and I just want to mean girl them so bad, but I'm like, I shouldn't do that, so I'm not going to do it. And plus, TikTok going to kick me off if I do it. But, bro, we didn't have this when we were coming up. You couldn't just get on here and cry because your ass is late on your rent and you want people to just give you some donations like freaking Omar said, donations. Like, that shit we didn't have that coming up. Like, they on here crying and shit. I don't know what I'm going to do. And, oh, this is so sad. And my sad shit and I got problems. Bitch, my problems will laugh at your fucking problems. Like, coming out here crying and shit. This is nothing but dysfunction and just it's trash on the internet, okay? There is nothing good on the freaking internet. It's all trash, okay? People come on here to watch other people present their trash, okay? So you're trying to shame somebody because we watching this shit. It ain't no different than going and tuning in every Wednesday night to hear that man with the creepy voice on Unsolved Mysteries tell his story. Okay? It ain't no different than sitting up here watching America's Most Wanted every Sunday with Adam Walsh. It ain't no different when we sat around and watched Cops. It ain't no different when we sit over here and watch these court cases and get updates about what's going on with the Diddy case. It ain't no different than these fools that come on here and listen to Jaguar Wright's crazy ass. No fucking different. You ain't chopping up nothing with nobody because you ain't turning nobody away from this here, Bo. Okay? One thing I can say about this, the whole thing is that it's entertaining. Yes, we understand it was a shame what he did. Everybody who suffered from him in any kind of way, we all know that. That goes without saying. Bro, y'all are sitting over here with Gypsy Rose. That's a mic drop right there. You got Gypsy Rose. Look at her. Okay? Gypsy Rose, she's just so bright. Shades can't even, like, she's set. They made a decision when this chick was in prison, probably even before that, if we're gonna be honest, but y'all ain't ready for that. But they made a decision a long time ago that Gypsy was gonna be exactly what she being right now, making them people all this kind of money and stuff. Or making herself money. And that's exactly what's going on. And you can't even go nowhere on the internet without eventually running into somebody following up with Gypsy Rose and talking about Gypsy Rose. So watching Wade, the freaking Wilson, ain't no different than all of those things. Or just turning on your social media platform and scrolling, because you're going to see some diabolical mess all the time. Okay? It ain't no different than sitting here looking at the fact that these people are displaced yet again with another freaking probably orchestrated, purposefully designed, purposefully created disaster, and to be abandoned by the government, and is worse than even Katrina in the sense that this time around we literally see that these people gave the money to other people that they let come over here in a way that they're not supposed to come over here. It's not even about arguing whether somebody could come over here or not. America's full of people from everywhere else. None of you, probably just most people who are here came from somewhere else, okay? So it's not even that. It's about there being rules and procedures, and they are purposefully setting their own people up. They're saying, it's like they're saying we want new Americans. We're going to start all over like they God and this is the flood. Like, we're going to establish for ourselves a new set of Americans. You guys who were the Americans here, you're not going to be the Americans anymore. You're going to be the trash that's left behind. And then they're going to be saying, we don't want them here. We don't want to do nothing for them. Get rid of them, okay? Kick them out, send them over to where we're from, or, do them. And so you got people literally being abandoned, yet again, by the same people who we suspect created this catastrophe in the first place. And they sure never had any plans on helping them or anybody else, including you or I, if we were next, okay, because everybody's going to get it some kind of way or another, as clear as day. And we're depending on each other to help each other. So why we still got the government? What you doing about that? You ain't trying to do shit about that, but you come in because somebody watching the Wade story. At least he's in prison, okay? Because just he ain't. At least he is in jail and he ain't getting out. Wade is not getting out. Okay, he's not getting out. He went in for his crimes, and the law did what they were supposed to do with him. So to sit up here and watch the insanity, like, anybody would be curious about that. Anybody will watch this. And it's freaking entertaining. This is the Short Bus Chronicles, and I can't wait for the next episode. Okay? I can't wait to see what happens with the chick who is giving the money. I mean, kind of really not too much invested in, like, oh, is she a Russian spy or something? Like, who is she? Is she FBI infiltrating or something like that? No, not really. Not even. But What's going to happen with Diddy? Just to throw that out there. What's going to happen with Diddy? Because, at the end of the day, I seen that little crap that Pierce Pierce did with Jaguar and them, and what's his name from podcast, and he had Bruce Rivers on there. He had Vlad on there. Now Vlad was right when he came in and dropped. He just bombed first on Jaguar. He was all right about that. He know Jaguar's trash. He knows she crazy. He knows she a fraud. And Jaguar sat up there and lied, and y'all sat up there acting like she really said something and she really been doing something all these years. Jaguar didn't do nothing but come on here and tell y'all all the things that everybody already knew. Okay, and most of the people that knew most of that information were celebrities, because most average people only knew what we knew, but we didn't know like in-depth stuff. So she came on here and acted like she knew everybody, she knew everything, but what she knew was the same stuff that all Cat Williams, everybody in the industry know, because they all either participated in the shit or wanted to be a part of the circle and have the opportunity to participate in it, but never got that invite or turned down invites. But y'all listen to that stock raving mad chick, even though you sat up here and watched all the stuff that's been going on the internet. Tasha K released the damn interview with her and her son. I keep trying to tell you that was a dumb decision, okay? No, I like Tasha K, all right? But whoever advised her to put that behind the paywall just wasn't a good idea. Ain't nobody gonna go pay you to watch Sam talk about Jag, okay? What's her name? Jaguar Trump's Sam. They don't get it. They wasn't all up in it like myself or World News or somebody like that. So they don't really see Jag like they supposed to see her. They don't really understand the significance of Sam coming over here and just slaughtering her ass the way he did. Oh gosh, that is just, y'all don't understand what gold mine that is. And it's the opportunity to really hit people with that was when it first came out, and she gonna put it behind a paywall. Still ain't released it, and I don't understand that part. I don't know, unless there's somehow some kind of legal stuff she's concerned about, which I don't get what that could be either. But at the end of the day, you still got to release it. It's late in the game now, but look around you, Tasha. Ain't nobody talking about that interview. I'm talking about nobody's talking about that interview. I tried to talk about it, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody. I don't even think anybody went and watched it, except for probably Jag. Nobody ain't talking about it, and that's insane. And the trailer is hot. The trailer, that's how brainwashed and sucked in people are. Okay, Jag is going to be that girl regardless. They saw the trailer, and they didn't want to see the interview. You had to have, there was no other way to hit it right on this except for to put the interview out, okay, on your YouTube page. You still going to get paid for it. Like, that was just a dumb business decision. Like, you need to go back and sit with your team and be like, did we make the right decision? Because you need to wake them up. And you might need to, I ain't going to tell you to replace them, but at least get you somebody else so they can come in here and, really shake things up, because that's just, it's still sitting behind the paywall. Bitch, ain't nobody talking about Sam exposing Jaguar. And they can't even see it. And they ain't talking about it at all. Ain't nobody did no commentary to break it down or nothing. You need to release it. And hopefully, it'll get some buzz. You might have to put a team out there to start buzzing it, because that's crazy. That's too, and yeah, I want to see it. Hell no, I ain't paying for it. But, everybody should see it. Duh. It was pointless to even do it. And for y'all calling Sam crazy, man, y'all slow. Golly, y'all slow. Y'all don't understand. I said a long time ago when he finally, when the day comes that he just had enough of her mess. Ooh, it's gonna be the best thing. And that trailer was just like, oh, and I know Tasha was being funny with the music and all that, but yeah, Sam next level. For real, he next level. And let me tell you about somebody who reads and like just reads and studies and reads. That's why y'all don't understand him, because you don't read nothing. You don't know what he talking about. You don't get it. You don't understand none of that he talking. And that's sad. It's real sad, but you gonna understand. Y'all listening to Jag. Jag sat up there on that Pierce Morgan and was, I guess she had a little earpiece in, and they were like, "You can do it. Stay calm." She was still overly dramatic, but they was like, "Okay, you're gonna have to be on your best behavior. You can't be acting all wild like you be doing over there. You have to." And she tried her best, but she was just so doggone. I know Pierce was like, "I'll never forgive y'all for making me put her on this show." I know the whole time he was really thinking that shit. Like, ugh. And then VLAC came in and just smacked the ass right off the table. And y'all mad at VLAC for that? Child, please. VLAC got my respect. I don't talk about VLAC no more after how he handled the Tupac case. Like, y'all can say what you want about him, but you can talk about your dummies that you are mad about that go on his show, because they go on his show. Like, I'm sorry, I don't get it. But the way he did with the Tupac case, like, I know y'all don't want to give him no props for that, but that's your dumbass haters, I guess. I don't know what the problem is, because you didn't do it. Hey, but after that, I don't even trip on VLAD no more. But when he came in and just smacked Jaguar hands down like she was a little gnat or something, he's like, "Bitch, ain't nobody listening to her, and I wouldn't have her on my show." To like, please get out of here. And y'all act like he didn't set it off by asking VLAD about Jag and what she's saying. Like, that's he don't want that off top. Y'all talking about, ain't nobody saying that to him about Jag. He shouldn't even open. You better go back and watch it again. See, that's your problem. You don't listen. You didn't hear all them lies Jaguar was telling. Jaguar sitting up there talking about, I'm the victim. I've been in the industry for 30 years. No, but she was in the industry 30 years ago. Like, you had a real opportunity 30 years ago. Okay, all that was impressive, but everything you did to ruin it, like, and then you came on here for the people who say, well, damn, she just saying, like, how, why, what? Once she came on here and showed us who she was, we understood every last bit of why they don't mess with her no more. Like, get out of here. That's too easy, and y'all still say, because she ran her mouth. Well, you know, running your mouth is not a good thing. Look at Orlando, you know. But at the same time, did she run in her mouth because she realized she wouldn't get back in? So look at what she's doing now. She's trying her best to get back in. That's what they all want. But yet and still, y'all be believing, oh, they real whistleblowers and do boo 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 boo. Not even. But let me go in here before they close. Yeah, Jaguar told a whole bunch of lies. She talking about she was there. She used to hang out with freaking Kim and them. She got people that she rescued. She got videotapes. She got witnesses. All these lies she told, elaborate lies, clear lies. And y'all still act like, she said something. Y'all slow. All right, something wrong with y'all. Okay, you ain't got no goddamn sense. Okay, you understand me? You ain't got no motherfucking sense. Get your ass off here. Bye. Go away.